Welcome to Stoic Mastery, where we delve into the ancient philosophy of Stoicism and explore its practical applications in modern life. To truly master the art of communication, we must first understand the principles of mindful communication as laid out by the ancient Stoics. According to Epictetus, one of the most famous Stoic philosophers, communication must be rooted in honesty, clarity, and kindness. Honesty means speaking truthfully, without exaggeration or deceit. We must strive to be truthful in our words and intentions, and avoid any attempts to manipulate or deceive others through our communication. Clarity means expressing ourselves clearly and concisely, without confusion or ambiguity. We should aim to communicate our thoughts and feelings in a way that is easily understandable to others, without relying on complex or convoluted language. And kindness means approaching communication with empathy and understanding, seeking to build bridges and connect with others rather than creating division or conflict. We should strive to be compassionate and patient listeners, and approach every interaction with an open mind and a willingness to learn. By embodying these principles of mindful communication, we can learn to speak and listen with purpose, building strong and meaningful connections with others while also staying true to our own values and beliefs. In our fast-paced, modern world, we often forget the importance of listening. But according to the Stoics, listening is one of the most important aspects of communication. As Seneca, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak." The Stoics believed that true listening involves not just hearing words, but also understanding the underlying thoughts and emotions that motivate them. We must strive to listen with empathy and compassion, seeking to truly understand the perspectives and experiences of others. To practice the Stoic art of listening, we must approach every conversation with an open mind and a willingness to learn. We should strive to create a safe and supportive environment for others to share their thoughts and feelings, and avoid the temptation to interrupt or dominate the conversation. By listening deeply and authentically, we can build stronger and more meaningful connections with others, and create a more harmonious and compassionate world. As the Stoics remind us, listening is not a passive act, but an active and intentional one that requires discipline and practice. Effective communication also requires emotional control, which is another key principle of Stoicism. According to the Stoics, we must learn to control our emotions rather than letting them control us. This means avoiding knee-jerk reactions and instead responding to situations with thoughtfulness and intentionality. We must learn to manage our emotions in a way that aligns with our values and beliefs, and avoid letting them lead us to say or do things we may later regret. By practicing emotional control, we can cultivate greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence, which can help us navigate difficult conversations and challenging situations with grace and composure. The Stoics also remind us that we are ultimately responsible for our own emotions and reactions, and that we should not allow the actions or words of others to control us. By focusing on what we can control, our own thoughts, words, and actions, we can remain centered and grounded, even in the face of adversity. Through the practice of emotional control, we can cultivate a deeper sense of inner peace and harmony, and create more positive and productive interactions with others. Asking questions is a powerful tool for building connection and understanding in our communication. According to the Stoics, questions can help us explore our own thoughts and beliefs, while also learning from the perspectives and experiences of others. When we ask questions, we demonstrate a genuine interest in others, and create a space for open and authentic communication. By asking thoughtful and meaningful questions, we can encourage others to share their thoughts and feelings, and gain a deeper understanding of their perspectives. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of asking questions of ourselves. By reflecting on our own thoughts and motivations, we can develop greater self-awareness and emotional intelligence, which can help us communicate more effectively with others. However, it is important to approach questions with intentionality and care, and avoid using them to manipulate or dominate conversations. We should strive to ask questions with empathy and compassion, seeking to build bridges and connect with others rather than creating division or conflict. By using questions as a tool for fostering connection and understanding, we can create more meaningful and fulfilling interactions with others, and cultivate a deeper sense of compassion and empathy in our communication. Silence is often overlooked as a powerful tool for effective communication. According to the Stoics, silence can help us listen more deeply, reflect on our own thoughts and emotions, and create a sense of presence and mindfulness in our interactions with others. By embracing moments of silence, we can cultivate greater self-awareness and emotional control, and create a space for others to share their thoughts and feelings in a safe and supportive environment. The Stoics also remind us that silence can be a powerful form of communication in and of itself. Sometimes, the most powerful messages are those left unsaid, and silence can help us communicate our thoughts and feelings in a more subtle and nuanced way. However, it is important to approach silence with intentionality and care, and avoid using it as a means of passive aggression or manipulation. We should strive to use silence as a tool for creating connection and understanding, rather than creating distance or conflict. By embracing the power of silence in our communication, we can create a more mindful and intentional approach to our interactions with others, and cultivate a deeper sense of empathy and understanding in our relationships. In conclusion, the Stoic art of mindful communication is about speaking and listening with purpose, intentionality, and empathy. It requires us to be mindful of our own thoughts and emotions, while also seeking to understand and connect with others in a deep and meaningful way. By incorporating the Stoic principles of self-awareness, emotional control, questioning, and silence into our communication, we can create a more positive and productive approach to our interactions with others. Practicing mindful communication is not always easy, and it requires ongoing effort and commitment. However, by cultivating these skills over time, we can create more fulfilling and meaningful relationships with those around us, and make a positive impact in our personal and professional lives. So, the next time you find yourself in a conversation, take a moment to pause, reflect on your own thoughts and emotions, and approach the interaction with intentionality and empathy. By practicing the Stoic art of mindful communication, you can create more meaningful and fulfilling connections with those around you. Thank you for watching this video from Stoic Mastery. We hope that you found it informative and helpful in your journey towards mastery of Stoicism.